and I am Mike, your host for Off the Rails, and this is the last episode for the unboxing series of my trains. Alright, next box. Some more of that grass mat. Here is the box for the station, but that's not what's in the box. We got some caboose?
No.
No?
No.
Multiple caboose?
No, I don't think that's
Caboose-eye?
cabooses.
Cabooses? These guys look like they're in pretty good condition. This one is a Lionel. Another Lionel labeled one. Oh, looks like a little plastic part broke off there. All right, here is a operating whistle tender. Lionel. Here's a Lionel labeled flat car number 6032. There's a beat up box. There's another whistle tender, different style. I'm not sure if these guys work, but we'll go into a video on testing them and everything. Another boxcar. Southern Lines, or Southern Pacific Lines. Another caboose. Missing a part. It's in the back trucks there. This is, from what I recall, this was my Uncle Tom's train when he was a kid. At least that's the story I was told. And here's these two parts. We'll have to figure out why that's not fitting in there. And then this part is the part that goes on the back here. It's missing the little pin, and of course the wheels. Now this one is labeled 665. You definitely see some wear marks on it. Hopefully we can get this guy restored and running with some minimal effort. There's the pickups. It's missing from the bottom here. Looks like that someone tried to epoxy it on at some point. So for now, we'll just put this guy in a new plastic bag. All the parts.
What kind of train is that?
I am not sure. We'd have to look it up and find it out. You can look it up. It's number 665 from Lionel. And get the stats for us. This episode is sponsored by the Junk Drawer. Everybody has one. Nobody knows where anything is inside of it. Oh, this is my mother's favorite car.
Oh, that's cute.
This is an operating car. So when it has power at the bottom, which I'll take a look at that, see what's going on. When it has power at the bottom and the little switch is on, the policeman chases the hobo around the box, the freight here.
I found information on that.
Oh, okay. What about the 665 here?
So apparently it was made in 1954.
1954. Wow.
It said it is a Hudson type 464 locomotive with its distinctive feed water heater. Was a welcome addition to Lionel's fleet of O-gauge locomotives in 1954.
Wow.
Based on a Santa Fe prototype, this engine was equipped with magnet traction smoke,
Okay.
drive rod connecting rod valve gear, and there was a whistle in the tender.
Wow. So one of these tenders is probably could be the one that goes with that train.
One on the right. I mean, if I'm looking at it.
This one?
Yeah.
So this one should go with that one?
That's what it looks like in the picture.
Wow, nice. At one point, I know Lionel was having problems. They couldn't keep up with the demand, or the demand was so high for the engines or the tenders that at some point that you could have purchased a train, even though you purchased the 665 or another locomotive, you would not get the same tender as, Timmy down the street.
Yeah, so that is the 2046W tender B.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's what it's labeled
Is that
here.
this box here? No, this box is labeled 6026W. That must be this one here.
it actually talks about that here.
The 6.
6026W is variation A.
Okay.
It was produced in 1954 and 1955.
There's a bunch of...
And then the B was produced from 56 to 59.
Wow. Instruction manuals for the various parts. Here's the manual for the General. Here's some flatten out boxes for different cars. This is the Gondola car, green, and remote control track set. That's all that says. Here's another Sunoco tank tender. Oh, I remember this. This is one of my favorite cars. Because we got this actually in Strasbourg. This is the Strasbourg Railroad boxcar, SRC 5730. And at the time, you could only get these things at Strasbourg Railroad. So they were made by Lionel for the Strasbourg Railroad. This is engine number 2046. Here's the front part. This is actually my father's engine when he was a kid. Him and his brother John.
So the 2046 is a Hudson Type 464 locomotive. The boiler is derived from a modification of another locomotive. It says it was available in 1950 and 1951 and again in 1953.
Okay.
And it was replaced in 1952 with a different locomotive. So you know that's from sometime before 1953.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. Actually, that little switcher part is missing from inside here, so that could the one that's in that one actually could be for this guy right here. Hopefully, get this guy up and running again as well. Here's another whistle tender. Looks very similar to this guy right here. Except for it's a little more beat up. Yeah, it's the exact same tender.
So the same one, yeah.
Yeah. So this engine was my engine. So, but looking at this guy here, he looks in really good shape. You know, wheels turn freely. Here's some more rolling stock. This is the green gondola.
2055.
Okay.
It says it was introduced in 1953
All right.
and will continue to be available until 55.
Okay.
Was
Nice.
it purchased old?
Yeah, it was purchased used
Used, yeah.
for me because I don't think the other engines were running. Or the one broke and we had to get a new engine.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it says, like the other ones, it is based on the Santa Fe prototype, equipped with a magnet traction, smoke, drive rod connecting rod valve gear, and there was a whistle in the tender.
Yeah, nice. So this is a diesel locomotive, Gulf Mobile in Ohio, number 721. All right, so here's the Erie and Lackawanna diesel engine, number 8369. This was actually our first diesel engine. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. This one's missing a little rubber band for the drive wheel, which still spins. All right, awesome. Here's a NYC gondola. There's the fourth caboose. This guy looks like he's in pretty good shape as well. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. The complete service manual for Lionel trains. So before the internet, this is how you repaired your locomotives and rolling stock. This is copyright 78, reprinted in 82. It's got all kinds of cool stuff in here. Hopefully I can use this to repair some of these engines here. A rail cleaner car for O-gauge. Extra cleaning wheels. This gets pulled along. You drop one of these guys in there and it just pulls it and cleans the track. just picked up the dust right there. Okay, here's the Searchlight car. And that box right there. He looks like he's in good condition. He's just missing the lens cap. Hopefully it's in the box. Oh, track cleaner. You actually use this with the track cleaner car. A little bit on the little rotating drum. Here is some thermostat cable. It looks like this is what my father originally used to wire out the layout, because there's lots of this in the wire box. It says it's a transformer. Let's see if it's in the box. And yes, it is. It's actually in really good shape. It probably came with my father's train set. Here is some more. This is telephone cable from Radio Shack. Insulating pins, but it's empty. The bolts for the second or the third layout that I was going to make. I got the bench work done for the 4x8, and then the new project coming up, we're actually going to be expanding that to make it a 4x11, part of the whole new layout design. So that's to hold those guys together. The station, that's in a bunch of pieces, so I'll get this out and I'll have to re-glue it. Here's some liquid smoke. Actually, there's still some left, which is good. Some more diagrams from looks like my father. Oh, here's our sawmill instruction sheet. Here we go. So these were on the old layout, and they were placed around the section that was coming from the top level to the bottom level, right about like this. And so basically the train would pass by around the curve. If it was going too fast, which that's why this is broken again, it would fall off, but the track was real close, and if it did come by, it would basically hit up against the wood there. We're gonna salvage those and reuse them. And then these are all, there's a bunch of these in the box. That's some 2x4s of the height that was used for the second level of the original layout. So I'll definitely be repurposing those. And then here's a part that needed to be shaved down because the train front part would catch. Here's the third bolt. We got some gear lube, moly grease, some light oil, some ultra light oil, some dry white lube, and some dry graphite. Just some train parts, some people. That is it. All right, so that concludes this box right here. Thank you for watching this episode and the last one for the series on unboxing my trains. We hope you enjoyed. Please go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe down below, and we will see you next time. Take care.